Hello and welcome to another quick look. This time I'm taking a look at the Burrow XCOM Declassified. So when this game was originally announced, it was pretty badly received because people were expecting another turn-based strategy game in the vein of older XCOMs, and this game was pretty much just a shooter when they first announced it. Although the aliens and the 60s era and everything looked really interesting in the game, the gameplay itself was pretty lackluster, and from the backlash, the game was changed a bit, so it turned out into this still not turn-based strategy game, but it is actually more like an action strategic role-playing game, more or less. It's very similar how Mass Effect works, both in combat and in how the story works and everything. How you talk to the people and that. And it actually is pretty much a XCOM flavored Mass Effect at this point. Which is of course not good. I mean, not good if you were expecting a turn-based strategy game. But if you like a Mass Effect style gameplay, then this is definitely a game for you. And it actually is quite decent. So I'll be showing you a bit of the gameplay. I'll play through one of the side missions of the game. There may be a bit of spoilers, so if you are looking to just play the game yourself and not spoil yourself too much, you might wanna not check the mission and just skip to the end of the video where I'll discuss a bit more. But anyways, let me load up the mission. It's gonna be Operation Grifter, one of the earlier side missions. So the game has major missions and side
So what do we
minor
know
missions.
about this classified alien technology we're after?
That it's classified, alien, and technological.
That's not much to go on.
Yeah,
And
just the way Falk likes it.
The man knows how to keep a secret.
you play as the William Carter in the game, who is this agent who gets to join XCOM once the aliens attack the planet, and on the battlefield you command him directly, and you have two friendlies with you who you can also give commands, and you can also rename them. There's a few different classes you can give to them. There's for example sniper, there's a medic, there's a mechanic or mech guy, soldier dude, and all kinds of different stuff, and they have different abilities based on the classes and what weapons they can use. So the big thing about this system is here that you can use spacebar to not fully pause the time, but you can slow it down considerably to give commands to your guys. So for example, I could make him move
out. Got it.
in there.
Moving out.
And move him in here. Also, there is a cover system similar to the newer XCOM, as you can probably see if you have played it, that those are really familiar looking shields.
Use that
so you
cover.
can
Got it. Moving
order
out.
them to cover. Then you can use their abilities where you want, like use the shield in there, or use your own lift abilities, heal, and whatever you have here.
Ready.
So that's how you do the combat, and then it's pretty much just action shooter otherwise, where you control yourself and your friendlies.
Carter, drone's headed for the creek. Cut through that cow shed.
Roger that.
Outsider spotted.
So there's
They're after the
Command.
same tech we
those
are.
guys in there, get you the cover. So there's a cover system
Thank them for finding
where you
it
can
for
go
us.
into covers
Then
and
blow
stuff.
'em away.
So in the pose system you can also see the aliens kind of highlighted. So there's a rocket sniper outside, there are some sectoids and outsider there. Let's just
Alley-oop!
lift on that. I'll do a critical strike on the
Finish it
sniper
off.
there. I'll throw a shield
Shield orc
in
there.
there, some
Get those stims ready.
steams, and get my shotgun going on the
Shield
sectoid.
Shields ready.
We have some drops coming from the side there on a drop pod.
They're pushing. What do we do?
Let's move just a bit closer here.
Get behind that. Going now.
You can also see that if you go to a side that's being flanked, it shows the cover as a red.
On my way. In position.
So if you have played a Mass Effect-ish combat system should look very familiar to you, how it works.
Hand grenade!
pretty much all the mechanics are very similar to that of the Mass Effect. You have all the even Mass Effect like abilities like lift and those. So let me lift that guy up in the sky and he's just floating there, yelling booth at me. Let's do a critical strike. Actually, I could do. Yeah, let's do a crit strike on those.
Taking the shot. Keep going. We're getting through. Got one.
Shotgun may not be the best weapon to use at this range.
Target is down.
Move in, they're pulling back.
Reloading.
Walk it off.
There we go. Oh, throw. I actually just finished the game myself, so I'm kinda used to having better weapons and all other abilities. It kinda needs to get used to all these earlier abilities and missing my all high level abilities. So there is also experience like we just saw. So William Carter just got a level up, and you have different abilities you can choose from. So there's a Grenadier, doubles the grenade abilities, or makes the heal ability recharge faster. And there's 10 ranks for the main guy and 5 ranks for your additional agents. Let's get rid of mine there. Throughout the battlefield there's ammo packs and stuff everywhere. And also you can loot new weapons from the aliens every now and then. You should probably deal with that. Just punch you in the face.
Down.
There we go.
Carter, how accustomed are you to being kept in the dark on a mission?
What do you mean?
I mean, Falk sends you out in the pouring rain and won't even tell you what you're after.
Ours is not to wonder why, Barnes.
Some silicoids. If you have played the first XCOM, you should be familiar with the silicoids that used to be in that game as well. Those strange blobs on the ground just wiggling and not really doing anything. So here you can also, in the middle of missions, change your layout and roster if you want. So I could swap these around, take some different people, manage their equipment and stuff mid-mission. It's the same equipment thing that's also in the when you start the mission. So I'm actually gonna swap my gun to this one. So this one is much better than the
You fellas bring your swim
small
trunks?
arm.
What, you afraid of a little water?
No, I'm afraid of what might be in the water.
Oh yeah. Drones. They must be headed to the artifact.
Barnes, we spotted them.
I see it, Carter. Head down the river.
Contact!
Those blobs did us a favor.
Huh?
That flatbed they toppled gives us a way up.
The combat on this level is not that complicated, but later in the game, when you have multiple abilities, you get a ton of aliens coming at you, shielded enemies, armored
Maybe they
enemies,
don't know what it
and
is.
just some really tough enemies coming at you.
Just be ready for evac.
You need to
I
start
don't wanna
using
stick around any
actual
longer than I have
tactics to fight with the enemies, much more than currently. Gunner pack. So you also find these upgrades throughout the missions. So the backpack I have on me and my guys gives you different abilities which you can change. Did they so? Nah, it's just a silicate. I think. It's very likely a silicate just there. No, that's not silicate.
Whoa! Take cover!
Moving!
Although there is probably a silicate as well. That's a
Alley-oop!
Actually, I haven't used a sniper too much.
Hit it hard!
Because when I was playing this mission first time, I actually lost the sniper at this mission, and I never actually took another sniper after that.
Keep the pressure on him!
Personal favorites were definitely the healer class and the
I'm in position.
mechanic for the turrets. They were really fun to use. Is that on? Some drones. So this game was pretty much well, it was published just a bit earlier than the new Enemy Unknown, but it was definitely developed at the same time, and there's a lot of similarities, especially in the enemies, like the drones, sectoids. Well, all the original XCOM aliens are there, ethereals, mutants, and that. But some aliens are totally different, like the outsiders are actually these well, alien being living creatures instead of those energy creatures they are in the new XCOM. And it's also very apparent they
Area secure.
shared a lot of ideas between the games. How well the aliens look, how they perform, what weapons they use, and pretty much everything. And this is kind of like the prequel for that original. I mean the Enemy Unknown, but it's not still directly linked that much. But it is a very nice addition to the XCOM family. I would say this game is the best, like not an actual XCOM game. If you call the turn-based strategy games the actual XCOM games, this is kind of a spin-off out of that. And I would say this is much better than any of the other ones done, and I would consider that this is a canon for those as well. So there I've just found a laser weapon that I can use now. One of the alien weapons. So this is a laser rifle and a laser shotgun. Let's wait for that to explode. There's a really nasty battle coming up here.
Ready up and cover.
Copy.
Hey, drop that, you son of a bitch! That's ours! Ready.
And there it comes.
Shield that spot!
Shield going up!
We need a boost!
Holy shit!
There's one of these. Stay focused, gentlemen.
It's a mutant.
Lifting
Mutants in this game are actually really tough enemies. Like,
They're on the defensive.
insanely tough. Due to armor and all the other stuff. They are really well shielded.
Cover there!
Going
And
down.
we are not
Move out,
staying there.
Roger,
That's
moving out.
Take cover there!
where we died last
Cover
time.
there!
Repositioning. Get him down.
In place.
Learning to deal with all the enemies was really fun when I started the game. Like, these mutants were really tough, and they still are really scary enemies, even after playing the game fully through. Especially not having all the abilities and weapons and upgrades I used to have. Still there.
Up and away!
Let's get rid of these other enemies first here.
Almost got it. Mutant.
Finish it off!
Oh, you're pretty far away. Actually, now that I think about
Taking
it.
the shot.
They're coming for it! Get behind that!
Copy.
On my way.
Get behind that! Roger, moving out!
Don't wanna be too close to the mutant. I hope it's coming here. I think I may be able to cheat a bit in here. It's barely taking damage because it has armor. I think I may have bugged his AI a bit.
These are armored.
It's coming.
I'm ready.
They just take clips and clips of ammo
Lifting!
before they die. until you get actually a bit stronger weapons, which you can use to deal with these guys much better.
Almost dead! Keep it up!
They're all dead. Let's get moving.
Nice one, boss.
Got it.
Like
Moving out.
destroy their armor and all that.
Holy Christ, we did it!
Yeah. Come on, let's get moving before we have to do it again.
I can't take much more.
Walk it off.
He ran into a mine. Good job. Some grenades. What? And there we go.
Barnes, we got it. Whatever
So that's
it
basically a
is.
mission
No,
in this game.
ticking sounds or hissing fuses, though, right?
This is one of the shortest
Great.
missions.
Set it
There's
down now.
much longer missions, like a couple that take over an hour. And there's actually a pretty decent amount of the missions in the game. So after the mission you get this bit of lore about the mission, some status how you did in the mission, what you got during the mission, and also what aliens you killed in there. And this is the other part of the game. So you do have a base in this game, but it's not the usual base building stuff as in other XCOMs. In this one you actually can run around in the base, talk to people, listen to some audio tapes, check out aliens and all kinds of stuff. And it's actually really well done. I really loved diving into this part of the game with all the lore and that. I was kind of hoping other XCOMs would have done something similar to this as well. At least how the audio logs and everything work, so they give you a lot of information. What's happening around the world, what's happening with the alien invasion, alien autopsies, all kinds of stuff. It's really well done. But I think that's what I will show you to you guys about this game. I highly recommend checking this game out. If you like Mass Effect style gameplay and you are a fan of XCOM as well, I wouldn't let's turn that off. So if I was buying this game when it was released, I wouldn't have really enjoyed it at full price at that time. But now that it actually is much lower than the release prices, and especially during the Steam sales, $5 for this game, I would highly recommend grabbing it. It's gonna be worth your time and money at that price. And it is a really decent game. You really can't go wrong with this one, unless you are looking for a turn-based tactics XCOM. Then you are definitely gonna go wrong. But if you are looking for something else, check out this game. But anyways, thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys next time on another quick looks on my Twitch.tv channel and also on the other YouTube Let's Plays and stuff. So have a nice time. I'll see you guys around.